Good morning, Africans. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Adia James. Like I said, call me Adia Grace from Channels of Good News Africa here in Abundant Life Studio. Today, our location is at Greenfield. There is this peculiar issue I really want us to ponder on. This issue has broken. This issue is really making me to have sleepless night. Can you imagine a lot of things are happening in our world and it looks like nobody is talking about it? How can our young people begin to cross-dress? They are doing transgender cross-dressing. What do we mean by transgender cross-dressing? This is a situation whereby if you look into our streets, you go to our universities, you see that our youths are now the young boys, the young teenagers who are men are dressing like women, wearing earrings, plaiting their hair, wearing palms, wearing a lot of things, perming their hair and looking like men. And what about the women? Oh God, you look at the women, their own is even the worst. See a woman wearing rag jean, and the women have gone to do gym until their body is looking like macho women. Can you imagine how people are beginning to transgender in their mind? This is how it starts. This is how they are beginning. The mentality must be altered before it manifests in this physical realm. Spiritually, they are already transgendering in their mind, which is why it's manifesting itself in their dressing. A man is not dressing like a woman, and a woman is not dressing like a man. And in the aspect of transgender, what is really happening in our world? God created them male and female, and human relationship is what God esteems so much, and this is what man is thwarting the purpose of God. No wonder we have a singing word that says nothing shall swallow God's purpose for us. How can a man just wake up and say, at this point, I think I was trapped into the body of a woman, or I was trapped into the body of a man, I want to become a woman? And a woman would just wake up and say, I was trapped into the body of a woman, now I want to become a man. Our emphasis and the fear is not because of these older people. It is what the legacy they are leaving for the next generation. Can you imagine that? Cartoons have been created for this. Can you imagine that people have been employed in school to start teaching children how to transgender? And the worst part of it is that our medical doctors have been given the license and authority to help people transgender. How do they do this? By giving them drugs, especially a man. You can take drugs that will begin to alter your hormones and change your physiology to look like a woman. And that of a woman, they have been given the license for them to take drugs that will alter their physiology to look like men. Where are we going to? It is heartbroken as I'm speaking to you that tears are rushing down from my eyes. You may not see it, but my heart is broken because the next generation, we don't know what it's looking like. If we don't talk about this thing, God will hold us responsible. And the worst part of it is that it's not only happening in the world, it's happening right inside the church. It's happening among our choristers, it's happening among our